Alright, today I'm playing Sudoku on the ColecoVision. Skill level, I gotta complete 25 levels on beginner and 25 levels on normal. Uh, it'll be fine to start on normal, I guess. Controls are a bit weird here. It's I think A for two, or S for 1, A for 2, W for 3, Q for 2, uh, no. I excluded X. Hello? Are you gonna load? Okay. 2 is Z, I believe. So that's one of these two. Nope, it is in fact A for 2. Um, I just want to. Oh my god. The fact that it just goes straight through. What the hell? Yeah, it's weird how it works. It just goes straight through, which kind of makes it a puzzle to. Okay, 8 maybe. No, 9. 9, I have to activate game focus and then press 2 on my keyboard. That's the only button I have to do something like that for. Bit weird, not gonna lie. Z is clear, as is X. Um, 3 should be 3. Should be W. 3 is in this bottom, these bottom two, which means 3 is somewhere here. 3 is also here. I'm not good at Sudoku, man. 2 is one of these. How many 4s? 5? Only 2 5s on the board. Which kind of only clears this square. 6 in one of these, I guess. Or one of these 4. 8 is in one of these 2. Or in one of these 4. 9 is one of these 2. And one of these 2. Nope, hold on, 9's here. Okay. Which means 9 is one of these 2 right here. Which I think is all I can get here. 2 is in one of these 3, 4, is one of these three. 5 is uh the, the these three. Kind of hard to show it off. 6. Okay. 7, 8, 9. Bro, I'm so fucking bad at Sudoku, man. Maybe I should start at beginner, actually. What's the... There you go. Okay. 1. Wait, do I have the fucking visual aid? Is that on by default? That's crazy. I did switch to beginner. Crazy. Okay. 1. 1. 1. Okay, I gotta move on to 2, I guess. Nothing in the bottom row to really help. 2. 2 is one of these. 2 is one of these. 2 is one of these 3. Okay, then moving on to 3. That's 3. 3. 3 is in one of these 2, which would mean 3 has to be there. Okay, 4 right here. One of these 2. Okay, I gotta move on to 5, I guess. This entire column is 5s. 5 in the bottom row here. No more info than that. 5 in these 2. 5 bottom row here and here, actually. One of these 3 here. Okay, 6 then. Well, there's 6 in one of these 2. Which doesn't actually help that much. 6 in one of these. 6 in one of these 2. One of these. Don't. Okay. 7, which I gotta use M and N for. Pretty cool. That. 7 would be one of these 3. This column. One of these corner 3. This corner, this edge. 8. One of these 2. So one of the corners on the square. Okay, 9, I guess. 9. Oh, I can't move my cursor when I'm in game focus mode. 9 is in this bottom, which means it would have to be here. Got all 9s. Okay, 1, 1, 1. Send one of these 2, which means it can't be here, which means 1 has to be here. And then it's somewhere in these 2. 2. Probably finish this column as well, but bro, I'm so slow at Sudoku, man. I'm not mastering this today. 50 puzzles in one session? No, that's not happening. I should move my water bottle a bit so it's not blocking what time it is, which is currently 5:42. Five and 8 in this, which is not helpful at all. Okay, we got this. 4 and 6. Again, shockingly unhelpful. What about you? You have 3. 1 is in one of these. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is I think just either of these. 7, 8 here or here. It looks like. Crazy. But why does every Sudoku set on the site like require like a billion like completions in one session? It's actually kind of crazy. Or not even necessarily in one session, but just like 80 billion Sudoku things. It's kind of crazy, I think. On the homebrew at least. When I'm playing, I have to complete 25 in one session twice. Oh my god. The site's like not using the back arrow properly. That's weird. Amstrad CPC. Complete all blank puzzles in one session. All medium 9x9 puzzles. All hard 9x9. All 12x12 easy. One session, etc. 4x4 puzzles. 6x6. I mean, I don't know how many there are though. 11 hours average. I've done a lot of Sudoku, and these are by far the worst Sudoku puzzles I've ever had the displeasure of solving. If you dislike Sudoku, you will probably not like this game, but if you enjoy Sudoku, you will probably hate this game. Referring to the Amstrad CPC one, that's kind of crazy. Sudoku Micro. 7 hours. Sudoku NES World, 10 hours complete. Oh, those 5 puzzles per session, roughly. Super Sudoku. 30 hours average mastery time. That's crazy. 10 puzzles per session. And there's like 500 puzzles. Oh yeah, I'm not mastering this. The Master System Sudoku, I only had to complete 20 puzzles and it took me 11 hours. Bruh. Average mastery time, 2 hours less than. And it took me 11 hours. Apparently Game Champ took 2 hours for the first puzzle as well. Okay, whatever. 6 has to go here. Which means 6 has to be in one of these two, I guess. What else is in this one? And 8, I think. Which means here. Which means 1 here. Which means 1. Three in one of these two. 4 in one of these two. 6 in one of these two. Okay, what about down here? 2 in one of these two. 2's also up here, guaranteed. 3 in one of these two. Well, I mean, I already know 6 is guaranteed in one of these. 7, one of these. 8 guaranteed here. Which means 2 is guaranteed here. Which means 3 is guaranteed here. Which means this is guaranteed to be, I think, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yep. 7 guaranteed. I guess one of these two. Ooh, I can probably do this column now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nope. 5 and 8. Incredible, not helpful at all. That's wild. I mean, 7's in one of these two. And 8's just bottom column. Wow. Two. Eight is one of these two. Three in one of these. Five. Seven. Eight. What about this row? 4 or 7? Crazy. This row then? 4 and 6. What, bro? Beginner is crazy. 1, 2, 6, 7, and 8. Well, 8's in one of this, is in here. 6 can't be here. 7 can be literally any of them. So 8, 6, and 7. Crazy. This column, it would not be changed. It's 6 and 7. Aha. What about these columns? Probably not, but 2, 3, 4, 6. Okay, man. Bro, fucking 20 minutes is crazy, man. For one fucking puzzle. Beginner difficulty, man. I have to do 50 of these? I'm not doing that in one session. What are you talking about? I can't even get one achievement here. You only get an achievement after 5 puzzles. That's why no one. That's why the average mastery time is so low. Because the minimum for you to play it takes forever. Or for the site to consider you haven't played it takes forever. So if you're slow at Sudoku puzzles, you just won't ever get close to mastering it. And probably get filtered before even getting a single achievement. Three, one of these two. Um, fuck it. I'm going. I just hold on. I pressed the wrong button. Going Photoshop mode or Photo P mode. Dang, 19 minutes. Okay, hold on. Well, I guess I should zoom into my preferred level before. There we go. Okay, let's see. One, 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 one. Okay. No ones. I just realized I cropped this so that this is invisible. Hold on. I have to uncrop it now. Oh, true. I can probably just move it all to the right. There you go. I guess I don't need a 10, so. Get me yellow. 2, two's in one of these. 2 is everywhere else. 3. Um, Crazy or here. And one of these two. Everywhere else is taken. 4. Oh, there aren't that many 4s. 5. Guess this bottom row. Draw 5 and no, I didn't. Just somewhere down here. 6. One of these two. Seven. Okay, 7 here, 7 here. 7 somewhere along here. Okay, 8. How many 8s, I guess? Okay, fair. Nine. I mean, it looks like 4 is guaranteed here. So let me... Oops, hold on, I gotta resize that, didn't notice. Four. Crazy. Crazy, I guess that should have already been like that. Erased there. Crazy. I guess I don't need that much that badly, but whatever. Two is guaranteed there, I guess. That makes sense. Let me make only 2 visible. Okay. Okay. Now let's see. 3. No, nothing strikes out at me. Oh, I guess I should keep 4 up. Oops. Play. Yeah. Uh, yeah, I think 6 has to be the bottom right here, huh? Because it can't go anywhere else. True. Since the 6 is guaranteed there. I should probably 2, you should be like 2 in yellow. So that I can tell you're permanent. Same with you. And you. Six. Actually, top layer. It should be layer number 1. There we go. Make my life a tiny bit easier. Okay. Beginner puzzle, by the way. Well, then I've got a Discord thing apparently. Icon gauntlets. Crazy. What are two in this? One, two, maybe 3 and 6. Okay. 6 and 7 down here. 8 and I think 5. Uh, 4 and there's multiple. There's a lot of there. 4, 5, 7, and 8. 5 and 8 kind of cover each other pretty well there. Kind of hard to see a 5 under an 8. Seven has to be in this column, so it'd be 7 there. What are these two numbers? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 7. Cool. Oh, I could probably maybe do vertical. 4 and 8. I guess not. Okay. What about these two? 5 and 8. Okay. I guess not. I'll go another layer deep of guessing. That's not a good color. Light blue. I think that works. Okay, let's see. 4, 8, 5, 6, 3, 5, 7, 3, 8, 6, 3, 7, 4, 4, 8, 5, 7, 8, 5, 6, 7, 8, 6, 7. Awesome. 30 minutes for one puzzle. Pretty good. Good time. Two, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 5, 5, 5, 5. 5's done. 6. One of these two. 7, one of these two. One of these two. 8. One of these 3. 2. 1, because the one in the top left requires it to be here. Well, 1 has to be in this row, which means the one here. 2 appears to be in every square. Three is in every square except here, it looks like, and here. And it can't be here, I guess. Three and what, 6? 9? Which one is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9. So could be either, I guess. Nothing that points to it being either way. Man, I was hoping I'd finish this one in like a minute. Five is everywhere. I'll see if that, does that reset my, I think that resets it, maybe. Okay, cool ones. Not enough 2s to do anything with. Not enough 3s to do anything with. What about 4s? Uh, no. 5s? Okay, moving on to 6s. Nothing really. No 7s. Eight's everywhere. Move on to 9. Doesn't appear to be enough information there. Back to 1s, I guess. Nothing really useful. Two. Two is here and here. Three. Still the same as last time, I think. Four. One of these three, one of these two, these two, one of these two, which means four has to be in this column. No more information than that, though. Five. I think it's still the same. Six. And these two, which means this is six. Not that helpful, though, at the moment. Seven. Nope, eight. Already solved. Nine. Still no. Don't think so. Nine is in these two. One. Still identical to... actually, hold on. Nothing, three. Okay, well actually, three right here, which means it has to be three here, which means three has to be in one of these two, but actually because of that, three has to be there. Three has to be in the middle column here. Four. Still no more information. On four, doesn't look like. Bottom column here, which means it has to be middle column here. Five. Still the same. Six. Still the same. Seven's the same. Eight's solved still. Nine. The same still. One. Nothing's changed. About one. Two. Nothing. Crazy. Three's done. Okay, and four. I think that's all I can do with five. Strong button. Yeah, okay, resetting resets your thing, that's annoying. I mean expected, but annoying. Three's in one of these two, or one of these two. Four's in one of these two, which means four's in one of these two. I don't have any more information on that though. Five is one of these two, I guess. Not the one in the middle here. And it's in one of these two. Or one of these two. Nine is somewhere here. And here. Well, actually, if 9 is here, 9 has to be in one the same columns here, which means 9 has to be here, I think. Okay, it's going back to 1, I think. Nothing really. Four, I think, has to be here. These two fours means it has to be in the bottom. Plus 4 has to go top right here. which means it has to go middle here, which means it has to go left here. So 4 bottom left. Six has to go here. Same reasoning. 6 here, which means 6 middle. And there's only one spot left. Plus it's the only one in the row remaining, so. Eight and 7 are both here. Which means 1, 4, and 6 have to be in this column, which, yeah, adds up. Beginner, by the way. Oh, you know what? 5 has to be bottom 2 in both of these. I have this column filled out that I didn't even notice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Two, 5, and 9 in this. I mean, 2 can't be here, so it's one of these. 5 can't be... It can be any of them, okay. And 9 can't be in this. Cool. One is in one of these. 4 is... Just the entire column, okay. 6. Also the entire column, it looks like. Pretty cool. Two, 3, 6. So, what, 3 and 2? Nine. Crazy. Is there like a button combo that resets, sends me to the main menu or something? Be pretty cool. Doesn't really seem like it. Okay, well, I give up. I'll play something else, whatever.